A reconciliation is the end to a cycle. A cycle that is evil and filled with a terrible history. Today I'll focus on the one in Northern Ireland. It all starts with sin. Doing something wrong or doing something that you know God won't like, but you do it anyways. I mean, why not, right? Incorrect. The reason not to do it is because you could be hurting a lot more people other than yourself. In the film 5 Minutes of Heaven, Alistair kills Joe's brother. Darn, that's a sin. And here's what comes next. So Joe's mom makes him feel guilty for his brother's death. And now his whole family is dying because of the trauma and grief. All that just from one action, from one sin. Now the next step is retaliation, the wrong response. When the people affected by the sin respond to the sin with another sin, violence. So Joe wants revenge on Alistair, and so he plans to kill him. No, don't do that. So the whole meaning of the title is that Alistair killed Joe's brother to get his 5 minutes of heaven, and then he ended up living the rest of his life in regret because of that sin. And now the cycle will continue for Joe. If he kills Alistair, he won't be able to focus on his wife and daughters. So the way to stop the cycle is by recognizing that what you did was wrong. That's contrition. Alistair realized that what he did was wrong pretty soon after he made his mistake. Then confession, just saying out loud, which Alistair did while advocating for peace in Northern Ireland. And finally, atonement or penance, actually doing something to make up for what you did. Actions speak louder than words.
Actions speak louder than words.
Tell him, Andrew Garfield. Alistair's form of penance was actually going to Joe and wanting to meet up with him in person, no cameras or anything, to have a little tussle and then a little chat right after they fell out of a window. Wait, what? He told Joe to let him go so that he could focus on his wife and daughters more instead of focusing on the guilt or the vengeance or the whatever he wanted to do to Alistair. Now they're done. Yay. They feel better now. Reconciliation. Yay. The cycle is over for them. There's about 1 billion other cycles happening all around the world. And I guess the only really way to stop it is for people to think about what they did. Wait a minute. I remember talking about thinking deeply. This ties in with contrition. Ooh, recognizing what you did wrong by thinking deeply about it. And then when you confess, you have a fresh start. You are reborn in a way. Wait a minute, that's baptism. I'm so good at this. Wow, next thing you know, I'm gonna say penance is related to communion. Wait, what? I'm a genius, A+ right there. Communion is all about acting and making sacrifices. Just like how we make sacrifices as an apology for what we did wrong. Reconciliation. Tell him, Andrew Garfield. Spoiler alert, he's in the new Spider-Man movie. Just kidding. Don't say that part. Whoever's watching would get mad. Wait, I wasn't supposed to be that part aloud. How can I make this up to you? I'll pay for a movie ticket for you. Money solves all our problems, right?